A Walk in the Woods, a short film by Grade 6A Group 2. We're not what you'd call outdoorsy. Most of the time, you'll find us online, watching videos, gaming, chatting, or just scrolling. It's where we feel most at home. Nature? That's usually something we walk past without noticing. We've never really made space for it in our lives. But that changed when we started working on our PYP exhibition and the stress began to build. That's when we were introduced to the work of Richard Louv. He's a writer and researcher who talks about something called nature deficit disorder. It's not a medical diagnosis, but a way of describing what happens when people, especially kids, grow up without enough time in nature. He says it can lead to anxiety, stress, trouble focusing, and even a loss of creativity. Honestly, that hit a little close to home. So we decided to put his theory to the test. Could time in nature actually help us feel better, think clearer, and find some peace during this busy, digital, screen-filled time in our lives? We weren't sure, but we were willing to try. So we planned a field trip to Kabati Woods, one of the biggest urban forests in Warsaw. As soon as we stepped into the forest, something felt different. The city sounds disappeared. No traffic, no buzzing phones, just the wind in the trees, birds, and our footsteps on the path. We weren't alone either. We were with friends. That made it easier. We laughed, explored, pointed out cool trees and odd mushrooms. It wasn't a serious science experiment. It was just time outside, together. The longer we walked, the more relaxed we felt. We started talking about things we don't usually talk about. Not just school or homework, but real stuff. Without distractions, we actually listened to each other. It was peaceful, but not boring. Quiet, but not awkward. It just felt good to be away from the noise, both the digital kind and the mental kind. Richard Louv was right. Nature really can restore us. It helped us feel calmer, more focused, and more connected, not just to the world around us, but to each other. Even though the stress of the exhibition was still there, it didn't feel so heavy anymore. Nature didn't erase it, but it gave us the strength to deal with it. We're not giving up technology, far from it. Our exhibition topics explore the digital world and its impact on our lives. But now we see that nature doesn't have to compete with tech. It can balance it. We need both: the creativity and speed of digital life and the calm and clarity of the natural world. Kabati Woods taught us something important. Sometimes the best ideas, the most honest conversations, and the strongest friendships come when we unplug, when we walk, when we breathe, when we pay attention to the world that's been there all along. And maybe now, even after the exhibition, we'll keep making time for that.